You can always make more money, but you can never make more time. You have so many plans to get done. You want to start reading a book. You want to start your self-improvement journey. You want to complete your assignment and notes. You want to learn a new language. You want to hang out with your friends. But you are not able to accomplish any of these tasks because you think you don't have time. A lot of you have asked me that how do you manage your time effectively, because I have so many things to do. Currently, I'm working as a YouTuber. I'm also a student. I am learning multiple languages. I also believe in following and pursuing my hobbies because it brings joy and happiness in my life. I also have to take classes because it is one of my another works. I also have to complete household chores because I live with my family and I need to contribute to the family. Otherwise, they are going to kick me out from the house. Although I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's my responsibility. So I have to do that as well, which takes a lot of time. So in this video, I'm going to talk about, despite having done all the work throughout the day, how do I manage to be productive and how do I manage to be motivated, and why don't I feel burnt out and exhausted? When it comes to being more productive and more organized throughout the day, the most important thing should be in our mind, that is planning out our day. By saying planning out our day, I mean you have to plan out every single thing you have to do today. What are the actions you are going to take and how much time approximately it is going to take to get that task done. It might sound a bit overwhelming to you at first, but it works best for me and it always helped me to complete my task without feeling burnt out and without feeling that I am exhausted now and I do not want to follow this routine. Every single day, either in the morning or a day before at night, I always make a to-do list where I mention what are the work I have to do today. For example, I have to film the video. I have to study this language for this number of hours. I have to drink 3 to 4 liters of water today. I also mentioned that I am going to exercise for this number of minutes. I also mentioned that I am going to attend my class. I have to go to market and buy this stuff. I also mentioned that how much time it will take me to complete my household chores. So it helps me to manage my time in a better way. Although I do not mention every single day, every single task, but most of the day I try to mention because it helps me to accomplish all of my tasks without feeling burnt out. I know it might sound exhausting to you, but it is not actually. And I started following this step after exploring multiple things, after trying out multiple techniques, that how am I supposed to be productive and how am I supposed to complete my task without feeling burnt out and without feeling that I am drained and I don't have any energy left in my body so that I can complete another task. Earlier, I used to think that filming a video will only take me just 25 to 30 minutes. But after filming for a very long time, now I realize that it does not only take 25 to 30 minutes. Sometimes it takes me more than an hour and a half, and sometimes even it takes me 2 hours. So now when I understood that this much time it takes me to complete filming one video, then now I plan out my day according to this schedule, which helped me to understand that how much time I have left to complete all of my work. That's why I started focusing on this type of routine where I am being conscious of my time and I am focusing on every single actions I take and how much time it takes me to get that task done. Although I do not really recommend this to everybody because a lot of people don't really like allocating every single minute of theirs and tracking every single minute of theirs, and that's all right. It's perfectly okay if you do not want to follow this one, but this step and this process works best for me, and that's why I follow this one. I have also realized that whenever I plan out my day and work accordingly, then I am more likely to accomplish all of my tasks. And whenever I do not mention some of the steps which I do not want to do, then I can never complete them. I always make excuse that I do not have time, I am busy, I have this and that. And I feel it is just a myth, because every single person has decent amount of free time, which is called dead time. And if you can understand how to use your dead time and how to make that time productive, then it can completely change your life. Furthermore, I also believe in creating the right environment for myself, which help me not to get distracted and complete my task without thinking that I have something other to do. By saying this, whenever I have to study, whenever I have to research, or if I have to film or edit, I always make sure that I'm in the corner, or I have set a specific place where I complete these of my tasks. Because if I'm surrounded by my family members, because I live with them, so they will always call me every now and then, which always make me feel that, oh, I have other work to do, and I will always get distracted. There is another example I can give you. So when it comes to drinking and eating, I'm a bit lazy for it. So I always forget that I have to drink 3 to 4 liters of water, or I have to eat something. So I always need to carry my water bottle along with me, so that I can remind myself that you have to drink water all the time. At least you have to drink 3 to 4 liters of water, which is too much for me. But still somehow I manage to do it when I carry my water bottle. So if I am creating the right environment for myself, which remind me to complete my task, then it always helps me to get my things done without thinking that I have so many things to do. I have also focused on cutting down the amount of processed food and junk food I consume every day, because it helps me to be productive and it does not make me crave and starve for those things. I also sleep at least 7 to 9 hours. It's too much for many people, but I believe in sleeping too much, because I work throughout the day, and for me at night I want to sleep peacefully without getting distracted. So sometimes I sleep 7 hours, sometimes it would be 8 hours, sometimes it would be even 9 hours, and that's okay for me, because I have worked so hard in the day, so I want to sleep peacefully at night. In addition, I don't go to party. I do not attend functions, because I don't like attending functions. So I don't hang out with anybody. I don't roam here and there. And even when I am going to attend my class, I always make sure that once my class is over, I am coming back home. And whenever I go to market, I always make sure that once my task is done, once my work is done, now I'm coming back home. So basically, I do not waste my time anywhere. Although this is the routine I follow, which I don't really appreciate, but currently it's working best for me, and it's helping me to complete my task without thinking that I wish I would have tried better, because it's giving me a sense of satisfaction. And as long as you are getting the feeling of satisfaction and you are feeling satisfied with what you do, you are good to go. You don't need to change your process, but make sure that you are not feeling that I wish I would have tried better, I should have done this, I should not have wasted my time here and there. So you should not feel in this way. And once you are done with that, once you are feeling satisfied with what you do, then you can follow whatever routine suits better for you. So this is how I spend most of my days to be productive. Although this is a routine I don't really appreciate and would not recommend to anybody, because it's a bit difficult to follow every single day. But since I'm a pro overthinker, so I always need to keep myself busy, because if I don't, then I will be completely miserable. So yeah, this is how I spend my days. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you get some knowledge and understood that how you should be managing your time and how to use your dead time. So thank you so much for watching this video once again. And if you like this video, then please hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and I will see you very soon in the next video. Bye.